set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. One. Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Quit talking about it.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Again, it's Mariota. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They run on 1st down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 33-yard line.
Henry again on 2nd down. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Target. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Stop your whining.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Book. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out. Browns, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
51's mine. Go.
A first down throw for Book. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Book's throw complete there to Thomas. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Watch QB drop.
Book now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Book now to throw on first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Following the interception here, Mariota. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
On the play. And the Titans first down.
Here's Mariota. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On first and 10, here's Mariota. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. After the sack on first down, Mariota, it's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Mike 27, Mike 27. I know he ain't got it.
From the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Here we go, G. Mike, hey, smash. 79 Bronco. You better be afraid of me.
Working out of the gun. Here's Book. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, check Mike 27.
Throwing is Mariota. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's first and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Henry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
36, 36. Check 3. Check. Fresno.
Henry again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Score Titans 7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
They're running it. 31's the mic.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Book. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
70 Ranger.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
You're not ready. Last thing, 19. Save.
To throw his Book. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team.
There he goes left side. The 30. 10.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Titans.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game. You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hawk 70. Playing soccer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Football. Quick the edge. Quick the edge.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Warrior 70. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
37's to Mike. Mike 37. 6. 18. Pioneer. Check curls. Check curls. Check curls. And we're going 37's to Mike.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
37's to Mike. Mike 37. Now watch run. Watch run.
On 1st down, Book.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike 51. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't big. Check. Don't get nervous. 51. 19 Lion. Go. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, Book.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Mike 8. Mike 8. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mike 8. All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. All day.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Marquez Callaway
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
14, Saints 7.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I got you. I got you.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Let's go. Pick it up, Steve.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Off the play fake, here's Book. Open man is the tight end Troutman.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's see what you got. Check 37. Check 37.
A first down throw for Book. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
At the 46-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mike 51. He don't know no better. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Go, Mike 51.
Book.
Hey, calm down. Hey, let's go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Coming after you. Hatchet.
18 Rattler. Mike 8.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. Mike 8.
Rig alert.
I got you, son. I got you. You're up.
From the shotgun, it's Book.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Extra point up and through, and it's now 21-7.
21, Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder.
Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville. He has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
21, Saints 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Mariota now. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Titans 1st down.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Hey,
Now Mariota. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Here we go. Check set.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
'51's the mic.
Hurt.
51's the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Book now to throw on first down.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
13. Single.
Book now.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Mike 8. 79 Bronco.
Let's go. Mike 8. I'm coming after you.
Working out of the gun. Here's Book.
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And we're going 37 to the 37.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Book from the gun on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th.
Tight end to the left. 3 down.
Trap 60.
Mike 8. Watch the screen.
He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Ian Book keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will tie our game here in the third. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Mariota, eluding the pressure right. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Mariota again. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5 now. Mariota flushed out right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
Mike 27. It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Whip. Watch the whip.
Where they team? 1. Check 13. 3. 1.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Give me that ball, defense.
Check 99.
1.
Undercut. Slam.
They'll run. It's Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Right at the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover on downs.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. To throw his book. This to the outside for Mack. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We want it. Come to my work.
Kamara try the right side. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Book. Pass complete, Thomas. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Last thing, 19. Check smash.
Not here. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. He can't hang. He's not.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
He's got Johnson.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 2 plays already up near midfield.
No, partner, they can move quick when they have to, and right now, they're looking really good.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down.
Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
I'm going back to you.
A give. This is Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Saints, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.